What's up? So today, after listening to all 4 hours of Mark Douglas's How to Trade Like a Professional series on YouTube, which I will link below, I am practicing the um, the things that I learned. And some of the things that I learned are basically like, set a risk for yourself. You're taking a chance. You don't want to look at it trade by trade. You want to look at it as a series of trades. So over a series of trades, how are you doing? Are you profitable? Are you not profitable? He gave an example of flipping a coin. And let's say you flipped a coin like 1,000 times, and whether your heads or tails, let's say you're 40% or 49%, and like, can you keep doing that? Whatever, I don't know. Um, and he also talked about like you never know why the market is moving or why a stock is moving or what's happening, um, and to just like take a chance and not blame yourself. He gave another example. Oh, like if you're playing a slot machine, when you put in a penny or whatever and like it doesn't work, like you don't blame yourself. You just go, oh, I didn't get it this time. So, um, but maybe there's something that I can learn from the indicators. On this one, I was in at 345-ish, and I'm out at probably 316, so maybe 30 cents with slippage. But I set my risk at 326 because I saw some support here and I saw it supporting here. I think my original risk level was not in, well, I don't know where it was. Was it here? I think it was here. Yeah, it was like 325 or something. Um, and so, now it's stopping on this level. So I think that this is a delayed morning panic. It's panicked now from the 380, so 60 cents down. But every spot where it starts to curl, it just panics more. Here it curled. I thought that it was moving upwards because of the lower highs, and it just kept panicking. So this might be the bottom. So something that I could have done would be waiting, but let's say that this was the bottom and then it shoots off. Then what can I do? Another thing that I notice is that this triple top here in the 4 area, so maybe that's an indication also where it's continuously bumping its head. But this is like my scuba diver play, you could say, but this scuba diver just really, he really went for a trip. Um, so I didn't know that he was looking for coins right here. He should have told me because I was like, oh, you got the coins? Let's go. But he was like, no, 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 I'm going to go into this trench. Oh, look, a shark. I don't know. So I say scuba diver play. It's probably a delayed morning panic, technically. Um, so the important part for me to not trade to trade without fear is to set a risk level before I enter the trade, and then to cut it if my risk has been broken, and then to not emotionally abuse myself for having a loss. So that is what I'm practicing. Yesterday, my heart was beating out of my chest. I was like, da 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 da. I've had so many wins in a row, and the only confusing part about the Mark Douglas whole speech thing was that like you never know what's going on. You're just taking a chance on stuff. Like, so because I thought that I had some kind of footing, into what I was doing, and that's why I was making continuous profits. But so he said it was a paradox. You never know what's happening, but you have these patterns that confirm probability. Like if you see a certain pattern, you have a this and this probability that it's going to be profitable. So I'm not emotionally abusing myself. Before, I would have been like, I don't know what I'm doing. Everything is horrible. I don't know how to train. I'm never training again. Why did I wake up at 8 a.m.? I'm tired. I lost all the money. Like, literally, I lost the money that I made yesterday, you know? So I'm like flat. pretty much. I'm flat, but up $10 overall. And so that's fine. The point is that I don't sit here and hate myself and never trade again. That is the bigger thing. And is it tough to be like for me, I don't understand why this didn't work because it's a low float. If it's under a million, it doesn't show up on stocks to trade, and it's rotated 8.4 million times. Somebody was telling me, oh, look at the daily chart. I looked at the daily chart. I know that it's trash. No. Hold on. It's a downward trending chart. It's got a lot of bag holders. I know, but it's a low float. So I had hopes, I guess. I see it bottoming in the 280s. Yeah, so this is 280s. So when did I get out? When did I get out? I got out in, oh, I got out in the threes. Never mind. I was like, what's happening? Let's go back even further. Okay. So failed spikes, failed spikes. This is like, it had a monster move, I guess, in May. So now, I don't know. I don't know why it's a top percent gainer. They had some news, but you have a lot of bag holders, it seems like. So maybe I should not be, maybe I should not be, or what I'm learning right now is that right after a huge spike, even if it's a low flow, chances are it won't spike because of all those bag holders. That's all I can put together right now. But in my head, I'm like, okay, where is the bounce? Where is the bounce? Because there's always a bounce, you know. Let's see, maybe this level, $3. There's something here from the other day. Yeah, it just was not, it was not done panicking. And even my normal indicators, I guess you could say that this is the true bottom, right? 290, because that's where it started. That's where it started picking up from. So even if I look at it here, this was actually a lower low. But I got in on this candle because of this huge spike, and I was like, oh, it's a lower high. But then that went south. So I was kind of feeling like, okay, I set a risk, so I'm not going to like stop myself out. Because you never know. You never know. This could have been the bottom, right? Could have been here. You never know. Then I was like, cool, I see a triple bottom. I see a higher low. Okay. Okay. So then it broke through that level. And, okay, it's still low. Okay, maybe this is the bounce. No. So this one really is just a different type of scuba diver play than I'm used to. So I'm seeing a bottom here, 307. I have no idea. On this one, I have no idea. So I think I lost like $60 because I got in. I actually, this is the first time that I upped my shares to 200 shares at a $3 stock. So yeah, pretty much if I got in, I have to know what my exact, let me check on my phone. One moment. How's your morning going? Are you making cash? I was also, oh no, my bagel. No. It fell on the floor, but it's still in the foil. I'm going to eat it. I was also looking at HJLI, and pretty much today, it felt like I was getting some backlash in the chat room because these plays that I was looking at were not ideal, and people were like, hey, these are not ideal. And I was like, well, they're top percent gainers, they are low floats, and there is some volume, so I'm going to be looking at it. And I saw that this was kind of the bottom at 101. And see this right here, the first candle is pretty much the bottom here, so that's an interesting note to self. Just like in this one, the candle that we saw pre-market, oops, right here, this level is still holding. Yeah, so how to know if a stock is done panicking? I mean, with this one, it's like if I was a day trader and I had unlimited chances to get back in, I could have been like, fuck it, I'm out, and then wait for the panic to finish and be like, you know what, I'm actually seeing a bottom here in the threes, so I'll try this. But who knows? I just really like that this is a really low float with a huge rotation so far. But it looks like there are so many bag holders that this cannot get off of the floor. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm still hopeful in it because it's a low float, but I'm not in it anymore. Hold on, I was doing something. I was trying to figure out what my exact entry and exit was. Give me 1 second. Do. But this Mark Douglas dude, is he even still alive? He wrote the Trading Zone. I mean, it was so cool. Okay, so I bought 200 shares of BLIN at 345 and I exited at 317.86. So let me see how much of a difference that is. 345 minus 317.86. 317.86. Ah, 345. Oh, 345 minus 317.86. I lost 27 cents a share because I entered too early on an extended morning dip buy with heavy overhead resistance that is now perking off of the threes. What can I tell you? Am I going to beat myself up now? Huh? Should I beat myself up? Because I'm not going to. This just didn't work out. Wah, wah, wah. That's it. That's all you gotta do. This was my one bullet today. So clearly I was ready. I was ready at 9:38. I should wait till, I always remember to wait till 9:45. Even if I waited till 9:45, I would have been in here. You know what I'm saying? I would have got scared out here. So this play was just not meant for me today. But you know what? At least I cut it. Good job, Liz. And yeah, that's it. What else? I wonder what IMRN is doing just because it's a low float. I like my low floats. I was also looking at DWT. I'll show you that one too. And it's halted. So up $3. Who knows why? Low float. Up 11%. Results. Some kind of study. So cool buy. $3. That would have been nice. This one is going nowhere, so I'm just going to put this in the trash. Bye-bye. JAGX was my play yesterday. I'm not interested because it's just going down. See, yesterday, is this what I did yesterday? Oh, is that where I played it? Because there's this beautiful move from the 10s to the 12s. Hold on. Yeah, there was this beautiful pre-market basing there, bounce. And here there was a pre-market base with this one, bounce. So what the hell was I doing? I mean, I had a successful trade on that one, but maybe I was going off a pre-market high, or I don't know. But Yeah, BLIN. Sorry it didn't work out, buddy. You know what's a cool feeling too? Like literally that 80 bucks that I had in surplus, that was surplus. So technically I didn't lose anything because that was just surplus. It was kind of like I went to the ice cream store and I bought one scoop and I got three and one scoop fell off. And I'm like, all right, I still have two scoops, you know? So I think I'm at like $11 surplus right now in my account. Hold on. Not quotes, portfolio. Yeah, I'm at $17 surplus. Yay! I was at like $80 surplus. So that's a cool way to think of it. And like I wasn't being reckless, like that's important also. I wasn't just like, I'm going to trade anything today because it doesn't matter. No, like I liked this. I liked that it was a low float. I thought that it could bottom. I saw this huge morning panic candle and I was like, let's go, baby. But it just wasn't ready, you know? But I mean, even here on the 5 minute, this was not a lower high. The 5 minute actually captures this move beautifully, whereas the 1 minute doesn't. So again, what was I thinking and doing? So over here, it just bottomed, but it never had a lower high, never had a lower high, never had a lower high. But here, it bottoms in the 306 area and has a higher low. Even this one is a higher low. So this is where the real move was, right here. Where's my circle? Oval. Right there. So I need to stop looking at the 1 minute chart because it is a little confusing for me. I think the 1 minute chart has its value, but on the 5 minute chart, the entry is a little bit clearer. Even if I would have waited like till right here where it's you definitely have a higher low pattern, risking off of 3, even that would have been worth it to me. So I'm going to continue to watch this, and that's all that I can do. At least I tried. At least I tried. That's it. Okay, bye.